The secret formula that resurrects dead soil in just 3 weeks. That crushing moment when you realize your once thriving garden bed has turned into lifeless concrete hits every gardener eventually. The soil feels like cement, water bounces off the surface, and not even weeds want to grow there anymore. Here's the shocking truth most gardeners never learn. Dead soil can be completely transformed in just 3 weeks using 5 simple ingredients you probably already have access to. Why your soil died and how microbes hold the key. Dead soil tells its story through obvious signs. Compacted ground that repels water, pale struggling plants, and complete absence of earthworms all point to one culprit: missing microbial life. These microscopic organisms are the unsung heroes of healthy soil, breaking down nutrients, creating air pockets, and forming symbiotic relationships with plant roots. When soil loses its microbial community, it becomes essentially sterile dirt. Chemical fertilizers, overtilling, drought, or simply neglect can wipe out these beneficial organisms. The good news? Microbes multiply incredibly fast when given the right conditions, and bringing them back requires surprisingly little effort when you know the formula. Simple sugars provide instant microbial energy. Think of soil microbes like sleepy bears emerging from hibernation. They need immediate calories to start moving again. Unsulfured molasses works like magic at a ratio of 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. Simply dissolve the molasses completely and sprinkle this solution evenly across your garden bed. You know, brown sugar dissolved in water works equally well, as does the starchy water left over from washing rice. These simple sugars don't directly feed your plants. Instead, they provide instant fuel for bacteria and fungi to wake up and begin multiplying. Within just a few days of application, you'll notice that distinctive earthy smell returning, your first sign that life is stirring beneath the surface. While sugars spark initial activity, microbes need substantial food to build thriving populations. This is where soft, easily decomposable organic matter becomes crucial. Kitchen scraps, spent coffee grounds, grass clippings, and even chopped weeds create an all-you-can-eat buffet for soil organisms. Spread a 2-inch layer of these materials directly on the soil surface and water lightly to begin the decomposition process. In raised beds or containers, mix equal parts compost with fresh organic materials into the top 6 inches of soil. The key lies in choosing tender materials that break down quickly, rather than woody debris that takes months to decompose. This organic matter serves dual purposes, providing steady nutrition for growing microbial populations, while gradually improving soil structure as it decomposes. Microbes feast on this material, multiply rapidly, and begin the work of transforming dead dirt back into living soil. It's quite fascinating, really. Here's where things get interesting. Plain brown cardboard, once dampened, becomes an unexpected powerhouse for microbial revival. This humble material acts like a moisture-holding sponge, while providing long-term carbon food for fungi. Who would have thought, right? Lay flattened cardboard sheets directly over bare soil or tear strips and bury them 2 to 4 inches deep. Cardboard creates what soil scientists call fungal highways, underground networks where beneficial fungi can travel and establish colonies. The slow decomposition provides weeks of steady nutrition, while the structure holds precious moisture in otherwise dry soils. It's like giving your garden a little boost. This method proves especially effective in compacted ground where cardboard helps break the cycle of hard crusts, creating softer living layers underneath. It's kind of like installing a moisture management system that doubles as a microbial habitat. Adding finished compost, worm castings, or even partially decomposed organic matter introduces billions of living microorganisms directly into your soil. Think of this step as seeding your garden bed with new life. A 1-inch layer of quality compost spread across the surface or handfuls of worm castings mixed into planting holes can shift soil biology within weeks. These materials don't just feed existing microbes, they introduce incredible diversity that makes the entire soil system more resilient and productive. Even perfect ingredients fail if moisture management goes wrong. Soil that repeatedly dries out, forces microbes back into dormancy while waterlogged conditions suffocate them entirely. Success lies in maintaining steady, moderate moisture levels. After applying your revival ingredients, cover everything with 2 to 3 inches of mulch using straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips. This mulch layer locks in moisture while buffering against extreme temperature swings that can stress microbial communities. For one 4 by 8 foot raised bed, here's the exact recipe that transforms dead soil. Start by dissolving 2 tablespoons of molasses in 2 gallons of water and drenching the bed evenly. Next, spread a 2-inch layer of soft organics like grass clippings or coffee grounds across the surface. Add 1 inch of finished compost over this layer and lightly work it into the top few inches with a rake. Finally, cover everything with a 2 to 3 inch mulch blanket. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice clear signs of microbial revival, a better soil smell, a darker topsoil color, and often the return of earthworms. For larger garden plots, simply scale these quantities proportionally. This system succeeds because it mimics natural ecosystem patterns. In healthy forests, leaves fall and decompose, plant roots release sugars, fungi colonize woody debris, and animals return nutrients to the soil. By copying these patterns deliberately, gardeners can revive dead soils faster and with minimal effort. Each ingredient plays a specific role. Sugars provide instant energy, organics sustain growth, cardboard creates habitat, compost seeds diversity, and mulch preserves balance. Together, they create ideal conditions for rapid microbial revival. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. No expensive products or constant maintenance required, just feeding microbes what they naturally crave while protecting the environment they need to thrive. Reviving dead soil represents the most powerful shortcut available to gardeners. By restoring soil biology naturally, plants grow stronger without relying on chemical fixes. Your garden transforms from struggling survival mode into thriving abundance, all because you gave microscopic life the ingredients it needed to flourish. Ready to bring your dead soil back to life? Try this formula and share your results with fellow gardeners. Don't forget to subscribe to Crop Corner for more soil-focused strategies that make gardening easier and more successful.